Andrew Tate was on track to help everyone escape the Matrix, until he was falsely accused and cancelled by mainstream media over allegations made by 6 women. What did he do? Truth behind the lies. What's next for Andrew Tate? On December 29th, the whole world was shocked. Andrew Tate was arrested in Bucharest, Romania, on charges of being part of an organised crime group that was involved in human trafficking. It was revealed Andrew Tate kept 6 women under house arrest 24/7 and forced them to work for his online cam girling business. Officials stated victims were constantly shadowed by staff whilst enduring physical and emotional abuse, as they was not allowed to leave the house without security and were watched day and night. On the day of his arrest, Andrew Tate took to Twitter to let his followers know that the Matrix had sent their agents. Previously, Andrew Tate had explained how his webcam business worked.
I'm taking over. So what I did is I unplugged their keyboards and plugged a new one in from me behind the screen. So the chicks would sit there and hit a keyboard that wasn't plugged in. And me and my brother, and eventually some staff I trained, would do all the talking. The girls were just pure famoosers, just laughing and doing this, the titties out, and they were talking to fucking ice cold hustlers.
His main defense argument is that he's making the girls rich, and 100% it is their choice on whether they want to get into this business or not. Andrew Tate sees the business as a fair exchange, as the females provide the looks whilst Andrew Tate and his staff exploit the men by being the main ones in charge of sending the messages in the video chat. In principle, all the girls have to do is be on camera whilst the staff do all the talking for them. 2 women who claim to be on the prosecutor's list of 6 Andrew Tate victims say they were never abused. Beatrice and Jasmina say they have never accused the Tate brothers of doing anything wrong, and even have tattoos saying Tate girl on their body. Both females are rumoured to be millionaires and see Andrew Tate as the webcam king. The identities of the alleged sexual abuse victims remain private. There are no guarantees that they are even on the prosecutor's list. Beatrice told a news outlet, "I don't understand how we ended up being called victims when we didn't even make any statements as if we were victims. It's an abuse by the prosecutor's office against me. The girls were never deprived of their freedom, they always had access to the telephone, the door was always open." The alleged victim claimed she was introduced to Tate through mutual friends but ended up like family. When making her appearance to court, Tristan Tate was quick to announce that the government wanted their money, hence why they've been arrested, whilst Andrew Tate stated the Matrix was out to get him.
My money, that is why I'm in jail. I have money that they were trying to steal.
We've done nothing wrong. They know we've done nothing wrong.
Andrew, is the Matrix affecting you?
Of course.
Strike 1, they shut you off and discredit you. Strike 2, they put you in jail for no reason. And strike 3, they kill you. In many schools, we have seen Andrew Tate's hand symbol be banned, as well as educational lessons on why you shouldn't look up to Andrew Tate and be like him. Andrew Tate is a role model to the upcoming generation, as he teaches people how to make money online, whilst educating people on the benefits of good mental and physical health, as well as escaping the Matrix. 2 of the girls who have claimed to be the victims of the Tate brothers were intercepted discussing how to make a fool of themselves before the police descended, but also how they were determined to disguise themselves so as not to be recognised after the law enforcement raid. Chat logs were released of these 2 victims where Aliona had asked Bear whether she is a good actress, whilst telling the other female to play it cool, play dumb, I'm going to pull some tears. The chat log shows the women plotting on how they would pretend to be the victims of Andrew Tate and lie to the police. Andrew Tate threatens to sue the alleged victim for $249 million over trafficking accusations. Lawyers in the United States for the woman says she has released a cease and desist letter from the law firm in December. The same month, Tate and his brother were arrested. The letter states, in April 2022, you falsely stated to a third party that our client human trafficked you, abused you and held you against your will. Tate's lawyers have confirmed the letter as real. Andrew Tate's ex-girlfriend has also come out publicly to show her support.
Very same 2 girls who accuse them of these things, the screenshots between them 2 have been leaked today, where they're talking about how they're going to play this, how they're going to frame, they have planned to frame them.
The same ex-girlfriend was a part of an old video that had surfaced the internet, in which Andrew Tate was accused of slapping and strangling her in the bedroom. His ex-girlfriend also defended him back when this video surfaced, saying he's still a great friend. And what you saw in the video is just something we used to do, it was pure game. He is a great guy and would never hurt anyone. Andrew Tate met this girl through Facebook before she eventually visited Tate at his house in Bucharest before eventually becoming his girlfriend. She also claims Tate offered her a job working for his webcam business, telling her she would make a fortune. Eventually, she decided to take Tate up on his offer, and stated she would earn up to £800 for 6 hours of work, whilst Tate would take half of her earnings in return. She also described how Tate and her would have disagreements and he would hold her up against the wall and slap her really hard. She states he lacks any kind of empathy, he's a narcissist. She also said she don't think he's emotionally capable of feeling love for anyone or anything, even his family, even his brother. There's just nothing. The same ex-girlfriend has admitted she don't feel like a victim by Tate because she made the decisions on her own accord. On February 2023, the Tate brothers were given another 30-day extension to their detention. Andrew Tate responded to this news by tweeting out, "The judges have been given a very close understanding of the truth behind the allegations against me. I will meditate deeply over this decision. I can easily think myself into euphoric gratefulness for things as simple as having air to breathe. I can easily think myself into the deepest and darkest depression. I've seen hell, I've lived hell. I can produce either state, your reality is self-constructed." Eugene, one of the lawyers from the Tate brothers, said that he expects a favourable solution from the magistrates, which implies that he expects the Tate brothers to get released soon.